Now let's talk about my favorite topic, Criterions. Hey guys, welcome back to Movie Keeper channel. My name is Brian Sinos, and today's video I'm going to share my top 10 favorite Criterion first time watchers for the year of 2022. Let's get right into it. This film by any means not a great movie, but it's a really good movie overall. It's a very enjoyable movie that a group of characters, including James Stewart, who is a pilot in this film, crash land in the middle of the desert nowhere, and it's about all these men who trying to survive, and it's also teamwork and all that, trying to build a plan, trying to get out of the situation that they're in. That made a very enjoyable film that reminded me of a little film called The Great Escape that has a great cast. This film has a great cast, starring James Stewart, like I mentioned, a fantastic actor, also starring Richard Annabelle and Ernest Borgnine. And it's just a very entertaining film that I just thoroughly enjoy watching. It's a great movie. C.D. Prote, man, what an actor, and Raising the Sun is a phenomenal film with great performances all around that feel like a stage play, even though it was based on a play about this struggling group of people who were just trying to work hard and get what they wanted to do, and they have something big decision to make that turned out to be an emotional, powerful film. It was the reason why it deserved to be in the Criterion Collection, because it's a great film. Robert Altman is a filmmaker I just discovered this year, and a filmmaker I was so impressed on by a little film called Three Women. Shortcuts is a wonderful anthology, 3-hour long movie that everything coincides into one place. That all individuals live in the same society that have different personalities and different stories that they have that all coincide to each other. And Shortcuts is a film, it's a 3-hour movie, but it flew by really quickly. It's a very entertaining film that is a great character study. It's a character piece overall. It's very well written and very well performed by everybody. A great big cast. I mean, listen to the cast. You got Andy McDowell, Bruce Davison, Jack Lemmon, Zane Cassidy, Julian Moore, Matthew Modine, Anne Archer, Fred Ward, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Chris Penn, Lily Taylor, Robert Downey Jr., Madeline Story, Tim Robbins, Frances McDormand, and Peter Gallagher. Great cast. Beautifully directed by Robert Altman. And definitely a very unique film from him, because this is a splicing life storytelling that all the characters cross paths to each other. It's just a film that let me wondering how it's gonna all wrap it up and how it's gonna all end. And a film just never let me, bored. It was very captivating to watch, and how this film just felt natural and raw and real at the same time. Very realistic. From Show to Flow is a filmmaker I need to dive into more of. I've seen 400 Blows for the first time, love that movie, but this film just floored me that Day for Night. A film about making a film. It deals with a production that went horribly wrong, but at the same time trying to get it done at the same time. It's a phenomenal film, very entertaining to watch, and it's just, as soon as the opening scene starts, like, I know I'm going to love this movie, because it's about a film making a film. That's what this film is about. And it deals with Funchal character who played by him, sort of like himself, playing a director and trying to get this movie made. And there's a lot of drama going on. It's just so entertaining to watch. And Day for Night has a lot of relatable things that did happen to me. I seen this short film that something went horribly wrong and I had to do start over all over again. It's very similar what the process of Day for Night was going through. Like, they're trying to make this movie going and get it done before the the release date. I feel the same feeling from me with my short film, that I want to get it done before it's too late. And it's a fantastic movie that just thoroughly engaged me. War Schneider, man, what a performances. All That Jazz, done by Bob Fosse, is a captivating, energetic film. It had everything what you wanted for. It's about this man who had a lot of things going on. He's an editor. He's trying to edit this stand-up comedy and trying to get it done. He's been tweaking and trying to make things right. And he's a choreographer and trying to choreograph this dance number for the upcoming Broadway show. And he had two lives, and also he's a family man, and also he's an alcoholic. There's a lot going on with Roy Schneider's character. He's a multi-layered, multitasking human being that has a lot going on with his life. He's a workaholic, basically. He's an alcoholic and he's a workaholic. Yeah, he's both. It's a phenomenal film that truly I was floored by. That deals with the character that has a lot of going on with his life. That is almost feel like he is falling apart. That everything is just falling apart for him, and he's just trying to get it right. And it's a character piece overall. It's a character piece that goes through a lot in this movie. It's a very well directed film that it let me just captivated by this film. I was like in all the imagery of this movie. The musical number in this movie, especially the third act of the movie, is breathtaking and wonderful to watch. Beautifully directed by Kiyoshi Kurosawa, that just brings a film that is eerie and atmospheric, and yet just a very euphoric watch. A very euphoric film to watch because it's something different that I had never seen before. It's a detective story about this man who's trying to solve this case that just feels strange and unique that he had never seen before. And it had a great antagonist with a great monologue that he gives in the movie that's just easily captivating me. A film left me in shock by the end of the movie, and how it ends is just truly shocking, if you will. And Cure is just fantastic all around. The direction is phenomenal, and the music is eerie and creepy, and all the right reason. It's just fantastic to hear. And it's a film that I went in blind that just made me left speechless after watching it. To see what I just watched, a film that feels so different from all the films that I have watched this year, that just truly captivated me and led me thinking more about this movie and wanting more about this movie, and just a movie that never left in my brain for quite some time. It's a psychological thriller, but it's more like a horror film in disguise. He's becoming one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, and Double Indemnity did not disappoint. It's a fantastic film noir starring Barbara Stanwyck, a story that just engaged me. I was in awe in the framing from the scenes, the direction, the performances, the story that was told. It's just all well done. And Billy Wilder understands how to tell a great story in his movies. Billy Wilder is known for his fast, witty dialogue, very quick dialogue, fast-paced scenes. I love the fact that Double Indemnity is different from his filmography. It's a slow burn movie with great character, great lighting. This is a film noir directed by Billy Wilder. It's a beautiful, well done movie that truly engaged me throughout the runtime of the movie, that I want you to know how it all ends and how it all wrapped it up. Andrei Tarkovsky is a very fascinating filmmaker, and Stalker is a film that questioning what this film is. It's a unique film of the year for me. It's something that I never seen before. It's a very euphoric watch. A journey that I didn't know where it's going to go, yet I was fascinated by. It's a film I want to learn more about and see what Andrei Tarkovsky is trying to tell us. I think I love this movie. I love this movie. I love how weird and it's a strange movie, but it's beautifully directed, and the cinematography is very much raw and real, and just feel like almost like a documentary, if you will, almost like a fantasy. This film is almost like a real fantasy like. And I don't know how to explain it because Stalker just left me speechless and questioning and wanting to know more about this film. This film rules. The score by Tangerine Dream is everything what I wanted and more. And this is a stylized, very cool, very engaging film for me to watch. A great heist movie. Thief is fantastic. A film that I wish I saw sooner. I don't know why it took me this long to finally watch this movie. It's a great movie. Very cool. Very badass. And with a great score and great story as well. This film has so many great character moments that you understand what the character is going through and what the character wants you to do. And you see there's some of the point when the heist is taking place, it's just nothing but amazing to watch. It's just an entertaining film to watch. It's an intense film too, because I was quiet most of the time because you want to rooting for them. You're rooting for the people who trying to rob this thing, and it's fantastic. Michael Mann's direction in this movie is so stylized, it's so cool. A big fan of this filmmaker from Collateral and Heat, which is an amazing film that I watched for the first time this year as well. I mean, that's 2022. It's just an entertaining film. A film that truly brings a big smile on my face. I love this movie. It is a dark slapstick comedy. It's great. It's great for a film to watch in the month of October. It's a great, funny movie. And Cary Grant in this movie is just fantastic. His expression in this movie is just a highlight in the movie. It's a highlight to me. Surprised how fun this movie it is and how great a movie it is. And that's why it's my number one favorite Criterion first time watcher of the year of 2022, because just how good this movie is. Arsenic and Old Lace is just a fun time throughout. Really enjoyable. Some great moments. Just makes me smile. I'm smiling for a scene in particular. I just truly adore. I just don't want to spoil it but to you guys. One of my favorite aspects about this movie is the feel of fall. I just love the atmosphere in this, and it's just one of my favorite season is fall. Honestly, fall/winter. I just love how the setting and how the leaves are falling down. It's breezy, it's cool. It's a very fun yet perfect movie to watch in the month of October because it had that almost horror movie style. Because there's some shot that's sort of like a horror movie. And got a great cast, a great movie, a great character. All around a fantastic movie that just kept me entertained for a fun, bonkers, crazy, just outrageous little film that just I was thoroughly engaged. Just love Arsenic and Old Age. There you have it, guys. Those are my top 10 favorite Criterion first time watcher for the year of 2022. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Take care.